Get him, Truett! Did you see that?
Yeah.
Alright, y'all know the deal. We're out here soaking some croakers. I got one out there on a slip cork, and this one I'm about to free line. Wait a second. Let him have some line. Let him have some line. Alright, get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. There you go. Good job.
Oh no! It's a Spanish mackerel!
Is it?
It's a Spanish mackerel!
Hang on. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Holy cow! It's a Spanish mackerel!
Oh, there we go.
Let's go!
Good job, Truett.
Wait, we can
First. That's the first one we've caught this year.
Oh, Mara, back up. They have really sharp teeth.
Yep.
Hey, I'm gonna go watch this white rock.
Yeah, go watch that.
Hey, Daddy, I saw a redfish.
Whew.
Fish are long.
If you haven't ever caught one of these before, you need to be very, very careful. Because as you can see, they got a bunch of very sharp teeth. Get him, Truett! Did you see that?
Yeah, it was a ladyfish. A ladyfish?
Yeah.
Oh, that hurt my rib.
That was a big old ladyfish.
Oh, my rib. I'll kick it for you. I went to set the hook. This hit it as hard as I...
I'll tell you what, it doesn't smell like it's going to be good sashimi. We don't catch Spanish mackerel very often. We don't normally go out and target them. There are a few different ways that I have cooked them in the past that I like. I like them smoked. Prefer to make a smoked fish dip out of these. If I ever catch a couple of them, I'll keep them and bring them back and smoke them and make some fish dip, and maybe we'll do that on the channel one day. But for what we're going to be doing tonight, mackerel sashimi out of it. A local content creator, charter captain, does a little bit of everything. Marcus McDavid, he made a video recently of trying it. He said in the video that it wasn't that bad, so I guess we're gonna find out tonight. After I caught this fish, I did bleed it out. It's been on ice for several hours now, so I'm about to fillet it and get it in a very, very salty brine of ice water, and then later this evening I'm going to cure it like I do salmon whenever I make sashimi at the house. Now, Spanish mackerel, they're pretty delicate. It's very, very soft skin. They don't have any scales. There's no scales in this fish, and it's really easy to mess up filleting these things. This side's going to be fine. So, bam, great. Definitely not white and normally have a flounder, but that's it. So cut out the rib cage. All right, I can feel them. Yeah, they're right there in the center. So what you got to do is cut that out down to about midway. What it is, there's bones right there, pin bones right there in the center, and you don't want to forget those in there. You can say what you want. I'm not eating that red stuff. I'll tell you what, it doesn't smell like it's going to be good sashimi. Other side, same deal. This will probably be the time where it speeds up. It's the Spanish mackerel upper loin. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these inside. I'm going to put a lot of salt and more ice and a little bit of water in here and basically make this as cold as possible to firm up the fish. And then I just prefer to brine. If I'm not going to be frying fish, I like to brine my fish. See y'all in a little while. We'll try out some Spanish mackerel sushi, huh? Mm-hmm. I feel like I probably need to say is before you consume any raw fish, make sure that you've researched it and made sure that you've done what you need to do to the fish to make it safe for consumption. I'm not telling you to go out and just catch whatever and mishandle the fish and end up getting sick off of it. For our catch clean cook today, we are doing a Spanish mackerel sashimi. I wasn't aware that we really had any fish here local to South Mississippi that would make, as in like inshore species, that would make a good sashimi style. But all I did was filleted it, skinned it, chunked it up into pieces like this. I took those chunks and put them in a extremely salty brine. The brine is a 50-50 mix of water and ice. And you also need to have some salt in there to keep it extremely cold, and then I also feel like that helps firm up the fish. And the amount of salt is really up to you, because I don't know what size vessel you're going to be putting it in, but a pretty good bit of salt. I mean, you want it to be pretty salty water. The fish brine in that solution for probably 2 hours. I'm treating this like I do salmon. Sometimes at the house I make sashimi, sushi, and I go get salmon. We like salmon here, and before I cook it I'll do a dry brine. And so that dry brine is 50-50 salt and sugar. Now you're rinsing this off afterwards. It's not going to make your fish taste sweet or extremely salty. This is just to firm up the fish and draw out any sort of excess moisture. Have the fish on a grate with a bowl underneath it to where any of the liquid that falls or that comes out will fall down. This just came out of the brine solution, so we're going to pat it dry, get any excess liquid off. And then, like I said, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip over the fish and do the same thing on the other side. Then after I do the other side, I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for 45 minutes. That's what I always do for my salmon whenever I do this same method on salmon. So I'm just going to kind of follow the same regimen that I do with that. If this doesn't taste good, it's not due to lack of effort. So where we're at with this now, I have done the dry brine on the fish. After I did the dry brine, I had 2 cups of water. One that the fish went into first, where I made sure that I got all of the salt and sugar off of them, and then this one was another clean bowl of water to essentially do a secondary rinse to make sure you got all the salt and all of the sugar off of them. What I have going on over here is this is a chilled plate. It's a cold plate. Ponzu, scallions, garlic, and wasabi. I've kind of mixed all that up, put it on the plate. But basically I'm just going to slice it into pieces like that, layer it around the plate, put the plate inside the refrigerator. I'm gonna let that chill for about 30 minutes while I do a few other things for this. And yeah, that's really about it. I'll go ahead and speed through this with advances in technology and time lapse. So here you go. All right, I've done the same exact thing with tuna and salmon before in the past, so I know that this is good. This is a great way for something that you're comfortable with, like tuna or salmon, if you like those things in sashimi form. What I just did here: ponzu, wasabi, scallions, garlic, mix it all up, do everything that I just did. The way that I brine the fish, the same way that I dry cured the fish, all of that, just do it the same way with the fish that you're comfortable with, and this will be good. But I'm about to put this back in the refrigerator for 30 minutes to re-chill, do a few other things to get ready for the meal. And yeah, y'all see it back. I'll be about ready to try it out. I really hope that it's not, I forgot my chopsticks. I have terrible timing in any of these couple catch clean cooks that I've done so far. Maybe one day I'll be able to realize what time it is and what time I need to start doing things, because here we are getting pretty dang close to dark 30. First, I'm going to try the fish just by itself. I say by itself, obviously. I told y'all earlier about the ponzu concoction that I have going on here. So I'm going to try the fish by itself first, and then after that, I've got a few other things to help enhance the flavor, I guess you could say. So I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit worried about this, but let's see. I'm not going to lie, that's actually extremely good. I'm actually kind of worried at how good that is. Because I've heard, I need to do some research. I'm not about to eat this whole plate myself probably, but I've heard that, you know, Spanish mackerel is a high mercury food. We're not eating this very often at all, but that is actually extremely good. I'm just gonna take it one step further, and what I'm gonna do is take a piece. I've got some sushi rice already made, a little bit of spicy mayo, and really all that is mayonnaise, sriracha, and I put a little bit of wasabi in mine. My take on spicy mayo. It is fantastic. And then on top of that, I'm not even going to say the name of this on the camera. You see what it is. I put this on any sort of sashimi or sushi style dishes that I make. It's very good. Sesame seeds, seaweed, and other types of seasoning. I highly recommend it. And then I am going to put mine in some seaweed. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's extremely good. That is very, very good. I am very surprised. If you've ever caught and cleaned Spanish mackerel, you probably could understand, but that is very good. I am I keep on saying it, but I'm being very honest right now. I'm very surprised at how good this is. And I'm brutally honest when it comes to this kind of stuff, especially in this type of setting. I'm not going to put y'all on anything that's not. And I don't care if you judge me for my plate that I have over here. Believe it or not, I actually dirtied up quite a few dishes for this meal, and I saw these left over from a party and I just grabbed one. So it adds to the experience here on this video. But I'm just gonna say it again. I really cannot believe how good this is. If you were considering it, and I get it if you don't want to, I understand it. These are considered trash fish by a lot of people, but these are actually very good. So give it a shot. Let me know. Let me know also if there's another type of fish inshore to South Mississippi that does make for a sashimi grade food. Please let me know. I'll definitely try out some other stuff. But yeah, practice food safety. Thanks, y'all.